So why we need to practice Tantra? So that's basically so. So by only practicing the sutra or the Paramitayana part, you see. Of course, before that, only practicing the less difficult path, the Hinayana, less difficult path. So, so the let me start this way. Guru Shakyamuni Buddha has revealed, you see, the 3 levels path, less difficult path, the Hinayana, and then the Paramitayana, so cause the Paramitayana, and the result, the secret mantra, Vajrayana. So that 3 levels of power, teachings of that, because they are sentient beings. You see, whose level of mind is not everyone's level of mind is not same. The intelligence, the amount of merits, and you see, characteristics, all are not same. So different. So basically, so that they see the basically see 3 level of mind like that. So therefore, Buddha has revealed the 3 levels of power, the Hinayana, the Paramitayana, the cause is here, Paramitayana, and then result, secret mantra, Vajrayana. So basically, the Mahayana is true, the cause, the Paramitayana, and then the secret mantra, Vajrayana, so that. So the Hinayana and the Mahayana. So within the Mahayana, and you see to the Paramitayana, then the secret mantra, Vajrayana. So that. So the Paramitayana, their teachings, the sutra teachings, so that the teaching of secret mantra, Vajrayana, the Tantra, so that. So the of course, it is known that by practicing the less difficult Hinayana, and what one can achieve is the cessation of the disturbing thought obscuration. disturbing through obscuration, you see. Just that, not the subtle defilements. Cannot abandon that. So you achieve, you achieve that. The oceans, by ceasing the disturbing through obscuration, and then you become free. The karma delusion, see, and then you become free forever from the oceans of you see, the health suffering, from the oceans of hungry ghost suffering, from the oceans of animal suffering, from the oceans of human being suffering, from oceans of Sura being suffering, from oceans of Asura being suffering, from oceans of intermediate beings, so that you become free forever, so that. Then the as Lama Chopa mentioned, Dina Zosanges Doal, Samodoje Teta Pachente, number years, Sanga Pachele, Nima Dawatawa, good pub. So what he's saying is, from here to go to enlightenment, there's Samodoje Teta Pachente. Samodoje Teta means the profound Vajrayana, and then Paramitayana. Number years, there are two types. Sanga Pachinle, Nima Dawata Kunduta. Nima Dawata Kunduta, the last one, I'm not sure. So, then the secret mantra is extremely known, like the sun and moon rising this world. So like that, see, extremely known. Much more special than the Paramitayana path, you see. The Vajrayana, like the sun and moon, is extremely special than the Paramitayana, see there. That So as Lama Chopa mentioned, and that so by practicing Paramitayana, Mahayana the Paramitayana, then you see they should explain Mahayana Sutra, so that one can achieve full enlightenment for sentient beings. See, to liberate the numberless sentient beings in the hell realm, hungry animals, human beings, Sura, Asura, beings, from the oceans of samsara suffering, can liberate them and bring them in a full enlightenment. One can do that. But it takes, three countless great eons to be able to complete the merits of virtue, merits of wisdom, merits of wisdom, merits of transcendental wisdom, merits of virtue. So, to complete that, you see, the cause of the Dharma, the cause of Dharmakaya and cause of the Rupakaya. The Buddhist, the holy body and mind, which is the cause of Dharmakaya and the cause of the Rupakaya. So the so it, it takes about 3 countless eons. So there's like the relating to Mahayana path, from the path of merit, and then there's part of preparatory path, rising path of the Mahayana path. You see, path of merit, preparatory path, rising path of meditation, normal learning. So then 10 bhumis, you see, which starts from the rising path. So the I say from path of merit up to rising path is first number of secret eon, second number of secret eon, from there up to the 8th bhumi. Then the third number of secret eon is then this is from the 8th bhumi to this I mean into one achieving ultimate. So so the so that so the so the sentient beings they have to suffer. They have to suffer unbelievable length of time. So, then he said, as say, Kadamba Dish has mentioned, as I mentioned last night, the essence. So the similar to Kadamba Dish has mentioned, Dang Lengen Zawa in the Yang the Jewish churches. I is the Lengen Zawa means root of the root of the evil, the karma, action. Dang Lengen Zawa in the Yang the Jewish churches. So it is a phenomenon that to cast out, to throw away, you see. It is a phenomenon which is to be cast out, to throw away, you see. Throw far away. So even that instantly, instantly. So I already introduced last night. So why instantly? Why instantly? You see, why can't stand even every second? The living life under the control of self-cherishing, selfish mind. So you see, then you see, you lose your enlightenment. You see, not only that, even lose the happiness samsara. Lose even the happiness this life. So you see, the success as I mentioned last night, quoted with the Chavatara, so that become obstacle even to achieve that. This life happiness, day-to-day life happiness. So that, so it become the obstacle to see the when there's self-cherishing thought, then your activities, what is the mind, doesn't become cause of enlightenment, doesn't become cause to achieve enlightenment, doesn't become cause of happiness of numberless sentient beings, numberless helpers, numberless hungers, numberless animals, numberless human beings, numberless sura, asura, enemies, you see. So that, so you see, say, if there's no self-cherishing thought, you see, then yes, then it becomes cause of happiness of numberless sentient beings. Your action, whatever you do, becomes cause of happiness. It become only the cause of only the happiness of sentient beings, only cause of enlightenment. Feel like that, you see, for sentient beings. So, so they say, As mentioned, Guru Puja. Rangi Jenzin Gubakunjigo, Mana Jesu, Yundekunji Shi, Keji Dakshin Jewe, Nanjuala, Nyamla Nyingbo Chewa, Chinjirus. Rangi Jenzin Gubakunjigo, cherishing the I, there is the door, of all the sufferings. Draw of all the sufferings. Manam Jesu, Yudukunji, cherishing others, cherishing the mothers, cherishing the mothers, Yudukunji is the base of all the qualities. So, quality, the realization from Guru devotion, you see, yeah. You can think it's up to enlightenment, you know, unimaginable, unimaginable qualities. What Bodhisattva who achieved part of merit, and Bodhisattva unbelievable qualities. What Bodhisattva who achieved rising, the preparatory path. You see, then Bodhisattva who has achieved rising path. Bodhisattva who has achieved the path of meditation, Bodhisattva who achieved the normal learning. So, and then you see the 10 bhumis to each. You know, as you achieve higher and higher bhumis, the unconceivable qualities, greater and greater qualities. So. The 8 bhumi, 10 bhumi bodhisattvas, you know, for us, you know, it's like they're Buddha, so like that. Unimaginable what they can, how they can benefit something with, what qualities they have, just unimaginable. You know, can't figure, our mind cannot figure out, can't comprehend. Like that. So they, you know, they say even each of their pores of the body, you know, as a pure land. You see, so that they say. I mean, can imagine those then covered by their, you know, mind. So it's just anyway. There are so many, you see, unimaginable qualities, as mentioned in the Madhyamika. In the Madhyamika, you see the last chapter, you see the talk about the qualities of Buddha, qualities of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, you know. So it was just most amazing, those Bodhisattvas. So yeah, for us, it's like Buddha, you see, you can imagine. Regarding unimaginable qualities. However, so yeah, all those qualities. Then unconceivable qualities with the holy body, holy spiritual mind has. Then the Buddha, limited skies of qualities of holy body, holy spiritual mind, what the Buddha has. you know what say, holy body can do the function of mind, the mind can do the function of the body, you see, like that, imagine. Totally free, no resistance. To benefit from sentient beings, see, to manifest. So all this is from cherishing others, comes from cherishing others. So the cherishing others, the foundation for all these qualities. So the cherishing I is the door for all the suffering. So even for a minute, second, you see, being everyone is in the control of self-cherishing thought, then this is what happens. So then also mentioned the Guru Puja that rangi chepar sembe chongne di mido dunga jebe gyurtone lalendala kondu sungje dando jeba chinjelo rangi chepar sembe chongne di mido dunga jebe gyurtone. By seeing this chronic disease, the cherishing the I is the cause of the all the undesirable sufferings. Then put the blame to that. Put the blame to that. Put the blame to that. Kondu sungche des, harbor it like we harbor, see, like I say, people in the world, or when we do not practice Dharma, when we do not practice Mahayana teaching, then we put all the blames to then you see whatever happens, whatever undesirable happens, we blame outside, we blame to other sentient being. We blame external factors, we blame the sentient beings. When we are not practicing Dharma, when we are not practicing Mahayana teachings, when we are not practicing Lojong, when we are not aware, when we forgive, when we do not know, when we are not aware, all the problem came from mind, from one's own mind, from the self-cherishing thought. When we do not know, or we know but we intellectually know but we don't remember in our daily lives, so then those times we immediately blame outside to the external phenomena, the sentient beings, who is the most precious, kindest, dearest sentient being. We blame to that. From whom we receive happiness, from whom we received all the all the past happiness from beginningless rebirth, present happiness, all the future life happiness, including enlightenment, from whom we receive everything, collections of goodness, every single goodness, every single happiness. Then we blame to that. Immediately we blame to that. Outside. Then we harbor it. Not all that. We not blame, but we harbor. Oh, he or she did this and that. To me, it's harm to me. So, interpret as harm. Interpret as harm. Discriminate as harm, and then harm me. See that? They harbor it like that. Harbor it, then you see harm. Then yeah, so instead of rejoicing, so instead of realizing, maintaining on always thinking kindness of others, so we blind to that, and then who's the enemy who always gives suffering, problems, all the undesirable things, the self-cherishing thought. Then you see, then one cherish, one through this eye, then one cherish, from where all the suffering comes, the eye cherish that. Serve to the one dedicate one sacrifice of life to the self-cherishing, to this eye, to this self-cherishing thought. So that from where all the suffering, all the undesirable thing comes, you see, from where who creates the hell? Who creates the hell? Who creates nightmare? Who creates all the undesirable things, sickness, everything? So then, to this self-cherishing thought, to this I, then one you see, or cherish, or follow, dedicate one's life to that. So this then, instead of others giving harm, instead of appreciating, instead of thanking for that, then you see, harbor it. Instead to develop compassion, love and kindness, don't get angry to others and that. Then they harbor it, see, and then harm. Instead of benefiting, then harm to others. So, totally opposite what we have been doing. From beginningless rebirth up to now, totally opposite to that. So then you see, rangi 제벌스 정내 디 민도동나 집에 유턴에 레렌달라 콘도 성제데 다zen 던지 잡아 진짜로. So the last half part, put blame to that, harbor it, please asking for blessing, asking for blessing. They say, yeah. So actually they're asking for blessing that, to be able to see that this is the cause, this is chronic, this is change. Is cause, you see. Cause of rising all the undesirable sufferings. So to be able to see this is the cause of rising all the undesirable sufferings. Then to put the blame on that. So the blessing is also for that. To be able to do that. Then to be able to harbor it. Then destroy, to be able to destroy the Dangzin, this self-cherishing thought. The great demon, the self-cherishing thought. So So therefore, yeah, I mentioned that, you see. So even minute, second, you see, the self-cherishing thought, you see, one being under control of that, you know, one do not let go away, so you don't cast out, you see, instantly, without delay, even minute, second, you see, then this, so become cause of the to rise of the undesirable suffering, so that so therefore, without delay, even minute, second, one must cast away far, see, instantly, you see. So it's mentioned that it says, you see, put blame to that and happy. So therefore, you know, therefore in our daily life, when some undesirable thing happens, you experience. When somebody gets angry to you, somebody change mind, you see, want some loved ones, you know, change mind, you know, towards oneself, see, they doesn't like, see, doesn't love or doesn't like, however, not attached to, you see, the love which is not attached to, you see, to oneself, see, however, change mind, towards oneself, see, or then you see, abuse or say criticize or provoke or disrespect, put down. However, so one did something, one helped, but one didn't receive. The person didn't thank you, didn't appreciate you. Then one get very upset. You see, so one become very negative, very emotional, and get upset suddenly. You see, I did this, but the person even didn't thank me. However, whatever happens, some undesirable thing happens, and then you see must put the blame to the I immediately. Put the blame to the self-cherishing thought. Okay, immediately. So whatever you see something that you don't like, the other sentient being treat you, immediately put the blame to the self-cherishing thought. So that's what we need to practice in our daily life. So you see, for example, when I was even when one is driving car, and you see somebody went before, or somebody went in the front of you, past, to see, you have to wait. However, see, even that, including that, however, whatever undesirable thing happens, then we should train our mind immediately, instead of blaming out, to blame the self-cherishing thought. You see, to blame the self-cherishing thought. See, from where this suffering, this problem came, is the I. See, from this I. so like that, and so we should train our mind. The blame we always do, but blame to the ego, self-cherishing thought, to that. So immediately, whenever it happens, immediately able to blame to the self-cherishing thought, instead of a sentient being or outside phenomena. Then when that happens like this, when our mind is accustomed to the trend like this, then there's always then there's peace and happiness. See, like that. See, there's a peace between you and the other person. Always there's peace. You see, and then you not only that, then by harboring the harms of the self-cherishing thought, then you see the problem, whatever you're experiencing, the sicknesses, pain. You see, whenever the pain, backside knees was pain, or the you see sicknesses, pain, or the the outside, the external, the sentient beings, the something doing something undesirable, to you. However, then not only putting the blame to the self-cherishing thought, but immediately give that to the ego. Whatever undesirable thing what the other person, other sentient being doing, give it immediately. Give immediately to the to the ego, self-cherishing thought. Give it to that. So like like throwing bomb to the in the world is you when there's war, to harm your enemy, they throw bomb. So that so similarly here. So whenever undesirable thing happens, others doing to you, so immediately that you use as bomb over the ego, self-cherishing thoughts. So we need to train our mind in that way. So that you see. Then you have incredible peace in your life. See, that you see. Then the blood, the blood circulations. You see, they go naturally peaceful. See, doesn't get caught. Doesn't get caught. You see, doesn't get blocked. You see, due to you see violent negative mind, impure mind, negative mind. You see the effect in the body, the elements in your body become unbalanced, and then then see they become violent, unbalanced, violent. They cause heart blood circulation blocks, then the heart attack and all that things. Like there's in the like the biologists, the scientists, psychologists, or the doctors, they mentioned that people who are very impatient, people who are very cannot tolerate a very impatient nature, very angry nature, there are more possibility of heart attack. Blood, the problem of the heart attack. So that. So say. So that. Yeah, then, just say. So it's Kadambakis mentioned Dani Lengen Yitzawainde, Yang the Jubichu. That I is the root of the evil karma. but how you can say commonly mentioned root of suffering. The yang is a phenomena to be thrown away, to be thrown away, to be thrown far away. So that even that in without delay second, okay. And then say manam shenam changjugi 중은 shenam changjugi 중국인데 짱되는 추진이. The others are saying shenam changjugi 중국인데 originator. Others are originator of enlightenment. Your enlightenment, and others the originator of your enlightenment. So, it's a phenomena. It is a phenomena. Means others are phenomena. They immediately, immediately to take. Immediately to take. So one is to throw away, previous one to throw away, this one to take. Image. So that I think that without any doubt, so delay without delay, second, immediate to take. You see, so there's to immediately to cherish, instantly to cherish, and to say. To say, cherish, serve. So, however, for example, for example, they say. They say the person, the sentient being who's angry towards you, who owes you, who put you down, who will get you down. Who do not like you. However, the person whom one labeled enemy, so now that person, so if one do not cherish that, if you do not cherish that, you have no enlightenment. There's no enlightenment for you. So that's what I'm saying. So if you don't take it without hesitation, just immediately, without cherish, so if that sentient being, there are number of sentient beings, but this sentient being, this one sentient being that who was angry to you, or who bad treat you, however, so if one doesn't cherish, there is no enlightenment for you. There is no enlightenment for you. Impossible. So, if one cherish, there's enlightenment to you. There's enlightenment for you. But if you don't cherish, there's no enlightenment for you. So that huge differences, unbelievable differences. So, say, so the not only by you see the by numbers you are the one, others are numberless. So others are numberless. You see, so therefore I say, therefore see, that one is the most important. You see, so the cherish, to obtain happiness, to obtain your so here cherish others, you see, the most important. Then to work for your happiness and to work for happiness of others, to work for others and that makes happiness the most important because they are numberless. But now here, so see, so living the life, so therefore living the life for oneself or living the life for others. So living the life for others, most important. For others, to cause happiness to others, beings, become most important. Become most important. So now, the ones, you see, even one, you and other, the one sentient being. So now, you see, even that, even that is. So if you don't cherish even that one sentient being, you have no enlightenment. If you cherish that, you have enlightenment. So that person, see, which I described before, who bad treat you or whatever, or the person does abuse you, whatever. So that person, you see, the most precious, kindest, dearest one. You see, dearest one. You see, all the sufferings come from the eye, so that, you see, see, now you see, among the happiness, the highest happiness, full enlightenment, come from this. You have to receive a kindness person, you see. So the purpose to cherish, you see, this sentient being become, for the happiness of that sentient being, you see, it become most important reason, you see, for the happiness of that sentient being. So now, even for your happiness, the most important to cherish it. So the it was the most important to cherish, even for your happiness. So you see, then you achieve the full enlightenment, the peerless happiness. from that. This state, you see, cessation of all the mistakes of mind and the completion of all the qualities. This enlightenment, you receive. You cherish this person, okay? So the most unbelievable, precious, unbelievable kindest, kindest one. Then most precious and dearest one. Not only that, all the happiness from beginningless rebirth, you receive from that person, from this person, from this sentient being. All the happiness from beginningless rebirth, every single happiness, what you experience from beginningless rebirth, you receive from this person. And all the present happiness you receive, all the happiness, all the future lives, all your future lives, all you receive from this person's kindness. Then your ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara, you receive from this person. Then your enlightenment, as I mentioned before, from this person. So you see, so first of all, you see, all the happiness from beginningless rebirth, you receive from this person. Wow, from this person. Just from that. Just from that, you see. How kind it is. Unimaginable. How kind it is. How precious and dear one, you see. They're most unbelievable. Can't imagine. So now, on top of that, the present happiness you receive. Now you're more kinder, more precious, more dear. Now on top of that, all the future life happiness, all the future life happiness you receive from this person. From this person's kindness, okay? Now even kinder, more precious, dear one. Now on top of that, ultimate happiness you receive from this. Liberation from samsara. So now even much more dear, kinder, precious. Now the full enlightenment. See, the most, the kindest, dearest, see, most precious, the most precious, the most precious. So something now, before this person, something, say you try to not think, renounce, give up. Don't attempt to cause happiness for this person. See, opposite, see, to renounce. So the before like this, before, you see, as the originator of your suffering, your problem, before, but now, you see, after this analysis, how the kind that person, how all your happiness you receive from that person, the kindest, dearest, most precious. So something that you have to keep in your heart, something that you see, something that always you have to keep in your heart. Naturally, you feel it in your heart, always in your heart, that person, always in your heart, you see, like that. So it's somebody whom you have to think day and night all the time, constantly, and say, constantly cherish, You see, if you don't cherish this, there's no other to cherish. There's no other being to cherish. If you don't cherish this, so you see, it's somebody whom you have to, somebody whom you always cherish the most, and it's somebody whom you, you see, all the time, what happens is something to offer happiness. All the time, is somebody whom you offer happiness all the time. You see, and then even the benefit, you see, highest benefit, whom to offer highest benefit, you see, that is so. See, cause enlightenment, ultimate benefit, the happiness, you see, enlightenment. So like that. See. So, you see, constantly, you are constantly cherish that, constantly do your activities, do your activities for that person, constantly, only that sentient being. That. So now, so it became now this sentient being whom you see want to cause all the happiness. You want to cause all the happiness to the person up to enlightenment. You see? Even small pleasure, small happiness. Whatever you want to cause. So even very small, even very small, say benefit, pleasure to cause. To cause that person, see, to that sentiment. For you become the most important, the most exciting, the most important, you see, in your life. Even to cause a small benefit to that person, even a very small benefit to that person, you see, it becomes the most important thing, most satisfactory, most important in life. You see, most happy thing in your life, what to do. So now like this, now then, like that. Now numberless sentient beings are like that. All the sentient beings, every single sentient being is like this. From whom you receive your happiness from beginningless rebirth, present, future, ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara, full enlightenment. Okay? Like that. So everyone is your most precious being, see, kindest, dearest. Everyone, every insect, every person. Okay. Or then, say, spiders. Okay. Every insect, spiders. Cockroach. Okay. Rats. Rats. I said yeah, tigers. You see, snakes. Whatever. So that, see, every sentient being like that. Every mosquito like that. Kindest, dearest, most precious one. Okay, from whom you achieve all your realizations, from good devotion up to enlightenment. Okay, so that with whose kindness you're able to practice morality, high train of morality. With this kindness you're able to practice meditation, the samatha, able to practice. Then with kindness you're able to practice the achieved great insight, special great insight. So like that, you see. So every that. So so like how the mother that she mother, her most beloved child, her most beloved child, you see, that she has the child day and night all the time in her heart, that she cherishes more than her own life, that she cherishes the child more than her life. She you see, the child, she would prefer rather, if there's a choice, somebody has died, either the child has died or she has died, she would very happily to choose the child to live than how to survive. You see, very happily to die, and you see the child can survive. So she would choose that. So anyway, so she cherished that. She has that child in her heart day and night all the time. Always cherish, always think of that. Even small problem, somebody complaining or child, or talking about mistakes of the child, she really it becomes a very heavy worry or the suffering for her. However, she wants the child to every single happiness. She doesn't want the child, she doesn't want to see every single pain or every single even small problems, even small problems, even unhappiness, this discomfort. She doesn't want. She see. It's so important. It becomes so important for her, the child, to free from that. So like that. So like that. You see. So like that. In our life, you see, with noblest, with every sentient being, you see, so due to these reasons, you see, then you see how mother feels her beloved child, so that, okay. So you see, you also don't want, so even small problems, see, they can't stand, becomes so unbearable for you. Because this one is, because this sentence is the most precious, kindest, dearest one, from whom you receive all your happiness, see the past, present, all that. So you can't stand, even a small discomfort you can't stand. You want to get it. You want to eliminate that. You see, you want to eliminate that. You see, instantly, without delaying a second. Without delaying a second. So that imagine, can't stand. It becomes so unbearable for you, like that. So yeah. So do you see? So the sentence. So this. So the sentence beings. You see the. They say. Say. Yeah, then you see. Now look at the kindness like this. You know this. This is. So just maybe they need to elaborate this one, just to have a more clear understanding. You see. So just to get the vast idea. So all your past, present, future happiness, everything came from this. You are virtuous action. Your virtuous action, okay. Your virtuous action is the activity of the Buddha. Buddha's action. Your virtuous action is Buddha's action. Buddha has two actions. One is within us sentient beings. One is within the Buddha. See. And so, yeah. So therefore, these virtuous actions, from where all the your past, present, future happiness comes. So that come from So they come from Buddha. Buddha came from Bodhisattva. There also you can understand by learning Dharma. By learning Dharma, then you are able to achieve all this practicing Dharma. All this concept of happiness by practicing Dharma. So Dharma came from Buddha. That's not the reason. However, so the Buddha came from Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva came from Bodhicitta. Bodhicitta came from great compassion. Great compassion is generated by depending on the kindness of the suffering sentient beings. Each and every single suffering hell beings, suffering hungry ghosts, suffering animals, suffering human beings, suffering suras, suffering asuras, suffering intermediate state beings. Okay, so from every suffering being, the compassion generated by depend on every single suffering sentient beings. Okay, swallow that. So it's clear now. Every single happiness of your past, present, future, up to life, everything was received by kindness of each and every single sentient beings. Sentient beings. Okay, the suffering sentient beings. So there. So that. So now. So there, see, so their cause, see, what they like is happiness. What they do not want is suffering. But they constantly suffer. But constantly suffer, and you see, they constantly keep busy creating cause of suffering, thinking they are creating cause of happiness. So, like that. What they want is happiness, but you see, they are ignorant in the cause of happiness. They are ignorant in the virtue, the cause of happiness. So if you explain them, they cannot accept. They don't want to accept. So So unbelievable, difficult like this, and so the difficult to accept, and then they constantly, even the little merit cause happiness what they have, and then you see they destroy again. See, so by arising heresy, anger, they constantly they destroy the merits, so that cause happiness. So this, so the so they constantly they say constantly experience suffering. Experiencing the pervasive compounding of suffering. The sentient beings who are in the desire realm, sentient beings who are in the desire realm, form realm, formless realm, constantly experience suffering of the pervasive compounding of suffering from beginnerless rebirth. From beginnerless rebirth, they will suffer. So the aggregates being under the control of karma and delusion, being under the control of karma and delusion. So that's why, so that's why the aggregates see in natural suffering, constantly you see experience suffering. See? So like this, pervaded by suffering. So they then constantly being under the control of karma and delusion. Okay, so first meaning of pervasive suffering. So the aggregates is pervaded by suffering. Second, the aggregates this desire realm, form realm, formless realm, the aggregates. Okay, all these numberless sentiments. Then you see, then the contaminated seed of delusions. Seed of delusion. So pervaded by suffering. Second meaning, pervaded by suffering. Their nature, the aggregates, natural suffering. And compound from the seed, then delusion rises, compound from the seed, you see, from the seed, from the seed, the past, you see, coming the past coming seed, you see, and the experience out, it compound compound this life mind, you see, this life, so, discomfort, suffering, and body suffering, and from this coming seed, you see, delusion arises. Motivated karma, karma, and they leave the imprint seed on the mental continuum, and then that throws future life, future birth, future suffering. So it compounds this seed, compound this life suffering, compound future life sufferings. So this aggregate is desire realm. You see the being in desire realm. So that's how it's pervasive compound suffering. Then form realm, pervasive compounding suffering. Like this. Even though they don't have suffering of pain, but they have suffering of change. Second suffering they have, and then because the first suffering they have foundation, pervasive compound suffering they have. Then the second suffering they have suffering change, but they do not have. While they are on form realm, they don't have suffering of pain. But now the formless realm, only a mind constantly the natural suffering, pervaded by suffering, the being able to control karma and delusion, and contaminate seed of delusion there. So pervasive compound suffering there, even though they don't have the suffering of pain and suffering of change. Like that, you see. But the pervasive compound, the foundation is there. So like this. So like this, oneself has been experiencing suffering, pervasive compound suffering, being samsara, pervasive compound suffering from beginningless rebirth. From beginningless rebirth, you never had you never had 1 second break, 1 second break from samsara. You never had. You never had 1 second break from the suffering of samsara. Even 1 second, you didn't have break from beginningless rebirth. The pervasive component of suffering. Okay? Then also suffering of change, the samsara pleasure, which is suffering of change. We have been experiencing from beginningless rebirth, that. So another suffering stopped. Another suffering stopped from great by stopping the action which compound that, and then another suffering begin from small because by engaging that action compounded another suffering, but small. So another suffering stopped from great, another suffering began from small. So this feeling is the base on which we label pleasure. Another suffering another suffering stopped from great, another suffering begin from small. So this is the feeling we label pleasure. So therefore, that's why samsara pleasure does not continue all the time. Doesn't continue, and that doesn't continue. That doesn't increase. Whereas dharma happiness or dharma happiness, it can be increased, can continue, it can be increased, can be completed. So when you achieve liberation from something, when you achieve enlightenment, complete. So like that. Whereas samsara pleasure, then you see, it doesn't continue and doesn't increase. So then also it becomes later it becomes suffering of pain. So like that. So therefore, all the samsara pleasure and pleasure of food, pleasure of sleep, pleasure of sexual pleasure, all the pleasures. So then, whatever, all the pleasures that then, like that. You see, whatever the people in the world, whatever whatever different things we engage for whatever different things we try, engage in pleasure, as to receive pleasure, say some pleasure, whatever different things we try, however, all these are only suffering. Reality, all these are only suffering. So like that. See. So the problem is this. The problem is that being attached. These feelings, another stopped from great, that suffering began from small, appeared as one's mind label pleasure, and then appeared as pleasure to one's own hallucinated mind. You see, to the attachment. It appears. This appears as pleasure to one's hallucinated mind, the attachment. Okay? So being attached to these, then that become only cause of samsara, then cause of the lower realms. Only cause of samsara, only cause of the lower realms. So again, one gets born in lower realms after being born here. Deva human realm, then the being attachment to these, then this that only causes to be born lower realms, so like that. To be born only to circle in the samsara and the lower realms. So say makes to a circle, cycle of death, rebirth, makes a circle in the lower realm, makes a circle in the lower realm. This is samsara in the lower realm. So that. So say then suffering of pain, all the samsara pleasure. So now make clear. So then only suffering that if you analyze. So now the other one is the suffering of pain, a type of suffering of human beings, the suffering of rebirth, old age, sicknesses, and then the worry fears are unable to find the desirable object. After one found, you don't get satisfaction. And then worry fears were separating from desirable object and all that. And then there's sufferings aggregates for that. Say yeah. So like that. So this suffering pain, all this, and then the this, all this is only this suffering pain. You see, suffering pain. Then the extremely gross one. This suffering pain. The devas the experience is the four the five most unbearable 5 signs of death and 5 near signs of death, which suffering is heavier than hell brings physical suffering. Then the so just mentioned about that. So there was then during the life, the mind, so the life is totally was totally spent in the distraction, in the sense pleasure, or the attachment, that. So which causes to continue to reincarnate in samsara, to lower realms. So as I mentioned before. So that then the suras, then the hell brings the major suffering of the head, 8 hot measures, 8 cold measures, then 6 neighborhood. Then the predators then experience the then the suffering of the heavy suffering of the heavy suffering of the hot, heavy suffering of the hunger thirst. Hunger thirst could not find even drop of water, even a spoon of food for hundreds of years or thousands of years. Sort of that, and then the experience the unbelievable, the hope, the disappointment and exhaustion is the constant that, and then fears, then the food obscuration and the food obscuration, then outer obscuration, food obscuration, inner obscuration. So that is suffering. Also the suffering pain like that. So however, so we ourselves have been experiencing from beginningless rebirth. You see, these sufferings and the three types of sufferings from beginningless rebirth. now the sentient beings. So now the sentient beings. You see, so they have been experiencing not only pervasive compounding suffering. Not only that, they have been experiencing the pervasive. They have been experiencing changeable suffering. They have been on top of that, they have been experiencing. Then on top of that, then also suffering of pain. So see like that. So the sufferings in whichever realm they are. So this. So therefore, so now can imagine this kindest, dearest, most precious being. You are. You see that you see through analysis and kindness. You see how precious that. Then you see you feel in your heart. You see the most precious, kindest, dearest. Okay. So now this unbelievable suffering. Okay. Can imagine. Continuously, they've been suffering from time without beginning, and now, and like this, they will constantly suffer in the future. Without end. So therefore now, so now, this is my job. This is my responsibility. Now it becomes extremely clear. See, my job, my responsibility. See, so what I should do in my life, so to free this, you see, each and every single sentient beings, freedom from, okay, from the oceans of samsara suffering, all this, you see, and cause karma delusion. Each and every single sentient beings, and every single mosquitoes, I must do that. And every single, you see, the ants, you see, every single city, anyway. The snakes, you see, tigers, or every single rats, okay, every single the spiders, or they say, okay, every single human beings, okay, asuras, everything. Then no question, the hell beings, can't stand, no way, can't stand, you cannot, you can't. There's no way just to ignore. There's no way to. There's no way to relax. Relax in the sense. Relax means not helping them, not working for them, not helping them. There are numberless helpings. Even just one helping, not helping. Not helping, you're not helping to that. One helping can't stand. Even one day, nowhere, even 1 minute, second, you see, without helping them can't stand. Relaxing is maybe can be said, maybe not. However, so the happiest, so in the life, happiest thing is you see, when you do something for others. Even though this one helping, you're praying, you're doing something, you're collecting merit, you're doing purification, doing something, learning Dharma, I see, to help, practice Dharma, see. So, so doing something, see. So, see, benefiting something is that's the most benefiting something to this one helping, to this one human being, to this one animal. See, So see, this is the happiest life. This is the most exciting. This is the happiest life. You see, doing something. Okay. So now see, then you see, one must free them from the oceans of samsara suffering. Okay? The numberless sentient beings in the children, one must free them from oceans of samsara. These not just only suffering of pain, not just only suffering of change, not just they say suffering of pervasive compound suffering. Okay, pervasive compound suffering. Okay, but ceasing the cause of karma and delusion. Okay, karma and delusions. Okay, by ceasing that. So see, must. So one must do that. See, taking full responsibility. Okay, towards numberless helpings, numberless hungry ghosts, numberless animals, numberless human beings, numberless sutra beings. So it's not only one's family life. Not only one's family, not only your friends. See, numberless human beings, numberless suras, numberless asuras, numberless investors. Okay, so this is it. So this is it. So this is the. This is the. Now this is the how one. How I should be. My life is. Okay, so now here. Then you see. Then. So practicing. See, even the. How's it? Paramitayana. Then. Takes a long time to achieve enlightenment. These sentient beings have to suffer for a long time. So I can't stand. Okay. So therefore now can't stand at all. See. Okay. Even second, can't stand. Okay. Most unbearable. Okay. There's suffering eons. See. Even the minute in the same samsara. Okay? So now, therefore, therefore, I need to practice Tantra, because Tantra has greater skill than the Mahayana, the Paramitayana sutra. Greater skill, see. Even the Lama Tantra, you can achieve enlightenment in one lifetime. Of course, now this means first achieve immortal life, is long life, then you live for 1,000 years, and then you achieve enlightenment. So now the highest tantra, you don't need to do that. There's a greater skill than the lower tantra. You can achieve enlightenment. It has a greatest skill. Can say the greatest skill or the greatest skill than Lord Tantra to seize the gross mind, because gross mind doesn't go to enlightenment. They couldn't do that. So they to actualize the clear light, the extremely subtle mind, gross. Subtle and more subtle. So, subtle mind, the clear light, you see, which is the direct cause of Dharmakaya. So that one can achieve in a brief lifetime of degenerate time. So that means then one can liberate the sentient beings from the oceans or samsara suffering, bring them to enlightenment as quick as possible. Okay. So therefore, you see. So therefore, say. Therefore, say. See. That's it. Then from my side, from my side, of course, you see, my own side, of course, even I have to suffer in the hell realm for eons. How many eons? Equivalent number of the atoms of this earth or drops of the oceans. Even that I have to suffer that much in the hell realm for the benefit of each sentient being to achieve enlightenment, I can do that. But from the side of the sentient being, they have to suffer unbelievable. So therefore, can stand, must liberate them from oceans of samsara, bring to enlightenment as quick as possible. For that, I need to achieve enlightenment as quick as possible. Therefore, I'm going to take this Mahayana Tantra, the Guhyasamaja initiation, okay? And to see, for that, to take the preparation, okay? Like that. Okay, yeah. So, see, as I mentioned in the past, also, Lama Zopa explained that to achieve the, to achieve the two kayas, Dhammakaya, Rupakaya, to do perfect, to be able to do perfect work for sentient beings, then you see, to achieve Rupakaya, to achieve Dhammakaya, then one need to achieve the clear light, the direct cause. Then, so therefore, the Vajrayana Tantra, I think that is what conclude, little explanation, what conclude is the clear light. So therefore, one need to practice Vajrayana like that. And then, the cause of Rupakaya is the illusory body. That called that Rupakaya, the illusory body. Then the Guhyasamaja Tantra is what details how to achieve this, which conclude that to practice the illusory body. So therefore, there is need to practice Guhyasamaja. And then, as I mentioned, I said, three special deities, Lama Chopa, especially the Yamatha. Then one need powerful, one need to rely on powerful deity in order to pacify the obstacles to have great success, attain this to power, the clear light illusory body, from Vajrayana illusory body from the Guhyasamaja Tantra. So therefore one need to pray the Yamatha is extremely wrathful deity, the Buddha wisdom Madhushri in a form of manifesting wrathful deity, then extremely wrathful deity, not just wrathful but extremely wrathful. So the most powerful, uncomparable deity to eliminate obstacles, and then they also develop wisdom. So therefore, purpose need to practice the deity. So now here Guhyasamaja. So that. So anyway, so maybe tomorrow maybe more explain about Guhyasamaja. Then the motivation. So as I just described now. Yeah. So here. So if you seek for, if the motivation is not seeking enlightenment, seeking the, seeking happiness, the life, seeking happiness, life, seeking, the liberation from samsara for oneself, Then you're not allowed, you're permitted to, enter the mandala, like that. Only who has motivation seeking enlightenment for some purpose. So if you are seeking, enlightenment, then you're working for that. Then by the way, also you achieve liberate. When you achieve enlightenment, when you seek enlightenment, and then by the way, you're seeking your liberation by the way. You can achieve that. And by the way, you also achieve happiness with life. You achieve happiness with life, by the way. And also, and no question about this life happiness. They come just by the way when you see enlightenment. All those others come by the way. So that's very important to come to know that. So when people hear, when people hear, renouncing this life, renouncing this life, the practice dharma, renouncing this life. Which means renouncing the attachment to this life. Renouncing the attachment to this life. That's the main meaning. Those who are living life, simple life, simple life. Simple life. the renounced life. So that not keeping things, then it helps. It makes easy. It helps. To not as attachment. So that's that's helping that. Although renouncing this life means renouncing the attachment, clinging to this life. This life is happiness life, comfort is like reputation, so forth. So this the food clothing, however the wealth, reputation, good name, reputation, all that. Famous, however. So forth of this pleasures, the sleep, food, music, all that. However, the concept of pleasure, relationships, all that thing. So this renounce attachment. Renounce attachment with that. It is not saying you don't experience happiness. Renounce this life doesn't mean it's not saying you don't experience you don't experience happiness. You don't have happiness. That person who talking down doesn't have happiness. It doesn't have peace. It's not talking that. It's totally opposite. So the person who is not renouncing attachment, doesn't have real inner peace, real happiness, inner peace. See? Inner peace doesn't have. The doesn't have person who renounce attachment, then really have inner peace and happiness. Experience that. So I'm just giving an example. So now, sit the blood on, sit beside the blood on is renounce. What it means to be, what causes suffering is that all the problem of desire and from capital attachment. So therefore, yeah, just for example, let go because you're renouncing the cause of the suffering. So then, only then you have really peace and happiness in your life, in your heart. So like that. So that's why Vajrayana has nothing, but he has unbelievable, which is Dharma happiness. Of course, the teaching all the different levels of happiness from Dharma. Happiness is actually bodhicitta, renunciation, the bodhicitta, renunciation desire. Then there's happiness, incredible happiness. Then renunciation to future life samsara. Then you see greater happiness. Of course, then experiencing bodhicitta. Wow, unbelievable happiness. Then realize there's also peace happiness. Then come to realization. You achieve shamatha. Come abiding. There's a rapturous ecstasy body mind. Then there's a 6 yogas narva. Then comes to yoga. So you develop more like that. You see, and the complete when you achieve enlightenment, then then you see the bliss, great bliss is completed.